There we go. There we go. So we're not going to look at any music just yet because I want you to look at me for a minute. Not because of my extraordinary ego, but because I want to just talk about something for a minute. So we're just going to take a look at our minor 7 chords. And they're the barred versions of minor 7. So the two easiest and the two that we're most familiar with are A minor 7, which is open, 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 open. And you could kind of think of that as barring above the nut, if you kind of get into this whole, we're going to be barring chords all the way down the neck. So A minor 7 is your hands off the neck. You kind of think of it as starting above the neck with your bar chord. And so, that's A minor 7. And then A to B is 2 frets. So we know B minor 7 is a very familiar 2, 2, 2, 2. Most of us play it with a bar chord. Some people play it with all 4 fingers. And just to digress, A minor 7 is going to repeat in 12 frets. So your open strings, A minor 7, should sound a lot like your 12th fret bar. So that's an octave up. So that's kind of fun. But B minor 7 is the one. So A minor 7 and B minor 7, those are the ones we're most familiar with. A lot of songs will incorporate a C minor 7, so that's the 3rd fret. B to C is just 1 half step movement, but then C to D is another 2 steps. So D minor 7 is the 5th fret. And so for those who struggle, like me, with getting all 4 fingers down on a D minor 7, quite often you can go, 5th fret, and get all 4 strings depressed with a 2nd position D minor 7. D to E, of course, is 2 steps, so that's the 7th fret. So there's your E minor 7. So if you've got a song that has D minor 7, say for 8 beats, you can jump from your regular 1st position D minor 7 up to the 5th fret. If you've got a song with E minor 7, open 2 for 8 beats, or you've got somebody else who's playing a regular E minor 7 and you would like to complement it, you just jump up to the 7th fret. And fortunately for D minor 7 and E minor 7, that's the 5th and the 7th frets, you've got little dots on your ukulele so you can find it fairly quickly. So this is going to come in handy here in a second with Horse with No Name. But just to carry this out, A, B, C, D, D minor 7, E minor 7 on the 7th, E to F is just a half step, so that's the 8th fret. F minor 7. And then G minor 7 is a whole step or 2 frets. So there's G minor 7 on the 10th. G minor 7, original position. G minor 7, G minor 7, and then we're back to A minor 7 on the 12th. And so, this is a song, and I'll bring up the music now. The chord chart. I won't bring up the music, I'll bring up the chord chart. Welcome anybody who is joining us in the future. This is the Oakland OUJ Jam More Than 1 at 1 session 203, I think, something like that. So this is what's missing is the title, which is Horse with No Name, which is America. First heard this in a very odd-shaped Volkswagen that we owned, driving around New Jersey, and I swore that Neil Young had released another song, but he did not. It was the first song I ever heard from America. And so that was pretty cool. really liked it and love it to this day. Some people don't. You know, we played, it was the first song we played when we got our guitars, me and my college roommate, because it was just two chords. And all the fingering was on the second fret, and it was very easy to play, just bouncing from the top of the second to the bottom of the second. Here it's pretty much D minor and E minor 7. D minor and E minor 7. But to get just a little bit of movement and to throw in another chord, if you pick up your finger from that E minor 7, your bottom finger, so that you're playing open 2, open, open, you got A7 sus 4. And that sounds pretty evocative of something America would play. So you got down, down, up, down, up, down, up. I pull off on the up. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now what happens if you don't? You forget to pull off on the bottom? Not much. It's a super subtle shift. But I like to do it. I like to play it and incorporate it into the chord chart. That's the entire song. We're done. We're moving on. Now we'll look at the chart. Look at the chart. So on the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things, sand and hills and rings. Fly with the buzz, sky with no clouds. The heat was hot, the ground was dry, the air was full of sound. And just to stop the strumming, I just do a A7 sus stop there. So on the up, when I switch to A7 sus, I'm just stopping. That's why it's got a slash there. And then it'd be 2. So that's your first beat. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. So the chorus chords are the exact same as the verse chords. Horse with no name. Feels good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name. Ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. And I stopped on the up again at the end of the la-las. Rest, rest, after. So do your up, do 2 beats, rest, rest, and then the word after takes care of your 4th beat, and you hit 2 days. So the verses, the 2 days, and then the last verse at the bottom after 9 days. It's all the same. It's all the same. So let's just look at this box here. So this instrumental box down at almost at the bottom there. Let's call that the 4th section. So, you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. If you've got a lead guitarist or a lead ukulele player who can fill in some of the solo stuff, then that's great. If you don't, then you want to, mix it up a little bit. So you got 2 measures, 3 measures, 4 measures, 8 measures of what you've been doing all along. That's the 5th. That's the 6th. And then you've got these X, which I call a percussive strum. Probably everybody else does too. Most people who use X's want you to scratch it out. Sometimes they call it scratching. So I just hit it once. And my pinky is just sitting there wanting to be used so that it doesn't atrophy. So I just set the pinky lightly on the strings. I hit that E minor and I just kind of swivel my hand, if you can see my hand swiveling, so that my pinky will go. And again, it's just to give a little rhythmic push. Sometimes we don't do it much. If you ever watch Aldrin Guerrero, he's a master of the percussive strum. If he's got 2 measures of G at the end of a run, he might just hit 1 G. But he goes so fast that sometimes what did he just do? And what he did was he did a percussive strum for 4 beats or 8 beats or 12 beats until he's ready to move on to the next section. So it's just, the other thing that I'd say for this song is that it is the sound of the cloppity, cloppity, cloppity of the horse with no name. Cloppity, cloppity, cloppity. That's kind of silly, isn't it? But it's kind of a good little rhythmic exercise to see if you can. The other way to mute, of course, is to just do D minor, flatten all your fingers, E minor 7, D minor, E minor 7. You just want to mute the strings without pressing down and creating tone so that you get that percussive chunka, chunka, chunka sound. So now we do that for 8 measures. And now we go back to our minor 7 discussion. And so D minor 7 is 5th. So to make it sound like fun, especially if you're playing with someone else, they're playing down here, and you're going up to the 5th. And they're going down here, and you're going up to the 7th. So for another 8 measures, is that right? 1, 2, 3, bam, 1, 2, 3. Now this is 16 measures. So we got, and you could sing to this, although it's super high. It's not tonally really great for the melody, but I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name. So it's much better as a compliment than a lead. But in an instrumental setting, it gives you something else to go to draw the audience in and make it kind of interesting. So, but what you're seeing here is you're seeing 4 measures of D minor 7, 7, 5, and then I'm just hitting it once on that, whatever that would be, the 13th beat. And I'm doing a slide. And I count in my head, pew, 2, 3, 4, back to 5. Pew, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and now we're after 9 days. So I count out the E minor 7 is your first beat, 2, 3 on the slide, and then after 9 days, I let the horse run free. Desert had turned to sea. So obviously you don't need to do the slide. You could stay on your first position D minor and E minor 7, but it is kind of fun to goof around and actually play some chords up the neck here. And you don't need to strum it out. You could do and just let your ukulele ring. 2, 3, 4. 2, something like that. Lots of ways to kind of mess around with it, but kind of a fun thing to do in a song that has a lot of, I don't want a repetition. I was going to say monotony, but that's when people don't like it, who are playing it as guitarists and or who aren't playing the lead. They think it's monotonous. But for us, it's a brilliant display of ukulele prowess. Something. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we'll take a quick run through this after questions. Who's got questions? One, two, three, four. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things, sand and hills and rings. I've been singing this since I was 22, maybe 21. I should have it memorized by now. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. I don't even know why I'm looking at the music. In the desert, you can't remember your name. There ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name. There ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 3, 4. Gonna scratch it out now. Cloppity clop. 5th fret and a 7th and a 5th fret and a 7. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. After 9 days, let the horse run free. The desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things, sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, perfect disguise above. Under the city lies a heart made of ground, but the humans would give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one who to give you no pain. La la, la 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 la, la la la, la la, la la, la 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 la, la la la, la. Fifth fret. Fifth fret. You're supposed to, keep strumming and then just kind of fade out. We'll end on a D minor. Ah, sometimes the reverse strum is a little bit more dramatic, sometimes not. So that was way too much time on a 3-chord song, but that's okay. We're just here to have fun, to kill some time on a cloudy day. Oh, this is good. If not for you. If not for you, I wouldn't be doing this. So let's put it that way. That's a G up top in case your view is cut off. And a D. C, A minor, and A7. Where's A7 come from? Is that a typo? I don't know if there's an A7 in this song. I don't think there is. So we're going to look at a couple different things. So G dot dot D, that's 4 beats. So the G gets 3 and the D gets 1. So the D gets the 4th beat. So you can count that out as G, 2, 3, D, C. G, 2, 3, D, C. Or if you did down, down, up, down, up, down, up. G, down, up, down, up, down, up on D, C. G, down, up, D, C. G, down, up, D, C. Or if you did an island strum, down, down, up, down. Your last down is that D, so it'd be G, down, up, D, move, C. G, down, up, move, C. G, down, up, D, C. G, down, up, D, C. G, down, up, D, C. And I move fast sometimes. I move early. And so sometimes one of my strums will be an A minor 7 because my fingers are off the strings for a second while I move from G to D. So if it sounds a little, like, did I do something tricky or special or weird? Weird, yes. I don't hold my G because I want to hit that D on the 4th beat. We do this on South City Midnight Lady. Up all night I could not sleep. The whiskey that she drank was cheap. And probably a couple of other songs. But this having a chord change on the 4th beat is not atypical of folk rock of the 70s. Sometimes we'll ignore it. We'll just play. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. But for most of the song charts that I do, chord charts that I do, if there's a movement like that and it's playable by mere mortals like us, then I want to incorporate it because it gives that movement, makes it a little bit more challenging, but a little bit more interesting in terms of the music that you're playing. So you get several of those. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Then you get an A minor. And instead of playing A minor twice, what is that? A minor, add 9, where sometimes it's A minor / C. On the second 4 beats or the second measure, I want to add my pinky to that C note, that first string 3rd fret, to give it a different sound. In this song, your if not for comes as the, let's see, if not for, yeah, it comes at the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th beat of that C that you played in the intro. If not for, or you could do a C stop and you could do that a cappella. If not for you. But the idea is that you would begin singing way before you get to the G, like 3 beats before. If not for, 2, 3, 4 are those 3 beats. And then the same thing, that same thing happens throughout the song, where you're picking up the lyrics, the if not for you, before you get to the G. Let's see what's happening here. I'm going to just change my chord chart here for a second. I can see what's going on there, but I can see a little bit better here. So that's what I wanted to deal with this song, was that changing on the 4th beat and adding a C note. We do that with F sometimes. And I don't know what else, other things. Well, B minor 7, you add a C note and you've got a D7 all of a sudden. So to get to the end of the first verse here, if not for you, we do end on a C, and I do 3 percussive taps, tap, 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 for the 2, 3, 4, and along with the a cappella, if not for you. So that's what's going on there. We do another end on the C at the end of that second section, just a single C strum, 2, 3, 4, and come back with a C. So that would be a place where you could do percussive. You, not for you, my sky would fall. But we have treated that as an a cappella section, or another 3 taps. Not for you, my sky would fall, rain would gather to you. You can bring out your inner Bob Dylan on this one. There's the A7 in the bridge. Lost if not for you. I'm going to try and slide into a couple of these things, that D and that C. So I go from D flat, 1, 1, 1 open, to D, 2, 2, 2 open, to give it a little bit of a twangy country rockabilly kind of sound. And on the C, it's hard to slide into. That sounds a little bit too tinny, but if you play the G minor 7 shape on the 2nd fret, then that sounds pretty good. And so you can slide into your C's that way sometimes. And then G, of course, we often have an ending, which is a G slide, where we hit the G, we take it up to the 1st fret, all the same fingers, all the same strings, hit it again and slide in. And but here, where you're just doing it as part of the strum, you just come down and oops. I don't know if that sounds all that good. Kind of upsets my sensibilities on that, but the D and the C sound good. And then, of course, because I don't have that written in, I forget to do it after I've talked about doing it. And that's the way it goes. Who's got questions about this song? He said as he took a pineapple juice break. Well, as my mentor, ukulele, would say, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Had a pinky. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue, had a pinky, if not for you. If not for you, the night would see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It would not be new unless I used my pinky, if not for you. Not for you, the sky would fall, rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all, be lost if not for you. If not for you. Did I start that early? I don't know. I was so excited about my slides, I might have started that one section early, but that's okay. Tap, tap, tap. If not for you. The winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue if not for you. Not for you, my sky would fall, rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all, be lost if not for you. Not for you. The winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue if not for you. If not for you. If not for you. On that A minor adding a C, it's easy to strum over the top of that and not get the benefit of that C. So I like to use my thumb strum to pick up, make sure I pick up that bottom string. So I'm doing A minor, add a C. Yeah. That's what we're doing there. That's what I had to say about that. That, of course, was about Dylan, and I think George Harrison recorded it first. They recorded it, both of them, within like 6 months of each other. Well, this should give you enough to work on for the next month. Let's see what we got here. There we were, minding our own business, working on Speed of the Sound of Loneliness, and doing a picking pattern. Maybe as long as I got the overhead cam set up, maybe we'll just use that just for kicks. Just for kicks. So, OUJ action cam deployed. So we were doing, we were practicing with 3, 2, 3, 2. Thumb, hand down here, and we're going to end up using our index, but just, 3, 2, 3, 2, third string, fourth, 3, 2. I keep saying 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So that's your 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, C, G. So that's pretty simple. And the question is, what do you do in between the main beats? What are the eighth notes that fill in between these bass, going back between C and G? And it's 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. So what fills in are the 1 and the 2. So it's 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. And you can see my hand is like a little claw down here around the shoulder of my ukulele to hold these fingers and my hand steady so that my hand's not floating around and I'm trying to find the strings. And so over time, you get this muscle memory of where your fingers are and where your strings are. 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. Now with this song, obviously, we just did a chord, 2 beats, and a chord. So we're going to change on the 4th beat again. So obviously, you could just strum it out. C, 2, 3, F, C, 2, 3, F, C, 2, 3, 4. When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. So you can get through the song, or at least the verses, with just single down strums or down, down, up, down, up, down, up. I woke up this morning. Things were looking bad. I think that was down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or with an island, down, down, up, up, down. I woke up this morning. Things were looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. This song never charted, by the way. This was a fan favorite that was a staple of John Prine's concerts, but never charted from his first album. But it is kind of fun to have a picking pattern to practice, and this is a good one to practice. I've told this story too many times, but I think it took me 3 months to be moderately proficient at it. About a month to get okay. So if you haven't practiced it since we did Speed of the Sound of Loneliness, or you've never practiced it, don't be hard on yourself. It is a good pattern. And it sounds something like G, F, now if you take out the eighth notes, then it would be on C, 3, 4, 3, 4. G, F. And if you aren't used to picking using your thumb in a picking pattern and going back and forth between the 3rd and the 4th string, I recommend you to just do that and play the song. And I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. And when you feel like you got timing and you got kind of a sense of what your thumb is supposed to do, then you can incorporate your index fingers. Otherwise, you just kind of play along. So anyway, those are kind of the verses. There is, on that 3rd section, you get the one place where you do the C for 3 beats and then the F for 1. So it's a bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down, and 1 down, and 1 down, and 1. With the picking pattern, that last G is your 4th beat. So it's F. You don't want to pick that last G because that's the 4th beat where you're supposed to be switching to F. So, what is that? Bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down, and 1. See, I came back and I went into a different picking pattern. So that's how proficient I am. But anyway, it is a fun pattern to practice. I swear it will give you loads of enjoyment 3 months from now. Good luck. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, so then the chorus. But fortunately, single strum, I held the key to escape. So you either strum out the C, and then escape is, or pick it, and escape is F, reality. And then we pick a C note, which is your open 3rd string, and a D note, which is the 2nd fret, 3rd string, U, and then E is your open E string, may, and you may, and you may, what is that? Do, re, mi, fa. I think that's re, mi, fa. No, that's do, re, mi, and you may, which is why we practice our scales. And you may, and you may. So that's open 3, 2nd fret 3, open 2. May see me. Now this is the only song I think in 600 songs that we do where the timing changes from the verses to the chorus, and even from the first line of the chorus to the rest of the chorus, where now all of a sudden you are in 3/4 time. See me tonight with an illegal smile at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, F, C, F, C, F. So like I said, this song that looks super simple, 4 chords, you basically have another 3 months ahead of you of trying to master Illegal Smile, which is a really fun song. Great song for group, great song for campouts and beach craziness. What else was I going to say? I think that's about it. Who's got questions? So just strum along if you want. Try the picking pattern and, have fun with it. This is not a questioning group. Let's see. That's kind of tricky. So again, I'm switching to the F on the 4th beat. If I was strumming it, I would do that, but I'm doing the picking pattern, so I've got to skip that last G, top string, with my thumb and make that play an F there instead. So F, 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 When I woke up this morning, I'll pick it up a little bit. Things were looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. Bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. It was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. Don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. 2, 3, last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. Chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. Don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in my closet, thought my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? I went to court, and the judge's name, it was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. Don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Down to the bottom, well done, son of a gun, hot dog bun, Attila the Hun, my sister's a nun. Huge round of applause for John Prine. Silliness, yes, I'm sorry.
Bob,
Annie, what's happening?
I got a little lost on picking where you have the C and then the F. The
Do
one,
you, yeah. And I get lost there too. So welcome to the crowd. So again, it's 4 beats, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if you're strumming, you're doing C, 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 F on the 4th beat. C, 2, 3, F. If you're picking, you have to figure out where in your picking pattern that 4th beat is. And remember, we started with your third string, fourth string, third string, fourth string. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth beat on the picking pattern is that top string. So when you're going from C, 1, 2, and 3, and you're about ready to hit 4, you don't want to hit 4 there because that's your fourth beat. So it is 1, 2, and 3, and F, 1, 2, and 3, and F, 1, 2, and 3, and F, 1, 2, and 3, and F. I'm hoping that answered your question.
Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Right on, right on, right on. Too much fun. If that doesn't keep you busy, I was going to do something else with the chorus. Since we were picking, I was going to do a picking pattern for the chorus, but we'll save that for another time and another place. Let's look at this. So there we were playing Harvest Moon. You all remember that. I remember that, Bob. I was there. You were there. We were there. Everybody was there. And we were playing G, E minor 7, in this case G6, but still same chord, open 2, open 2, G major 7, open 2, 2, 2, I love saying 2, 2, 2, and then G minor, or E minor 7 again, or G6 again. So it is, well, let's go over to the action cam, Bob. As long as you invested in it, you might as well do it, for crying out loud. So, G, E minor 7, or G6. I crammed my finger in for that G major 7. Let's see, yeah, that chord chart is good. And then open it back up again for the E minor 7. Now watch these two fingers, that would be my index and my middle. Watch what happens when I go for the G major 7. Did you see them move? They moved to the inside of that fret to make room for my ring finger. Now, of course, you could jump your fingers and play 3 there. Of course, you could flatten out your index and play that there. I just kind of like this. I like to pull my fingers in, cram that finger in there, because they're all friends. They're very closely related. Might as well keep them together. Now this is the Linda Ronstadt version, which is slow and sweet, not the Buddy Holly version. The Buddy Holly version, every one of these verses would be 2 measures of G and 2 measures of D7. There you go, and baby, here am I now. Left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Like that, which we have played it that way, but we've seen the error of our ways, and so we don't play it that way anymore. So we're going to get out of action cam. Of course, I got so excited by that picking pattern that I went right into the song without coming back live from OUJ Zoom headquarters. And so everybody got a picture of the ukulele during that last song. So I'm going to get out of that mode and back to regular mode. So that's the 4-chord, 2 beats each progression. The G is pretty straightforward. The only, we have a few different ways to combat the repetitive nature of 4 measures of G or 4 measures of D7. And they're either to pick something out, to do some slides, D7 from the first fret to the second fret, or to, strum it once and do and do a 1, 2, 3 on your strings, first string, second string, third string, or third string, second string. Or some other combination of a strum and a picking pattern. Or to pick the whole darn thing, which would be kind of interesting. But we don't do that. So I kind of do a slide. There you go, and baby, slide. Here am I, will you slide? Left me here, so I slide. Sit down, cry. So I'm sliding on the first beat, and what would that be? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the ninth beat. The first beat of the first and third measures. That's what I'm doing there, just for fun. Lots of different ways. And the same thing with the E minor. There's no use in me. You can take your E minor shape up to the first fret and slide it right into place. You can do that. This is humanly possible, as demonstrated live from OUJ World Headquarters. So, these are not too difficult of a set of chords. I'm in that third section and just looking at now, end of the first line, third section, sick of trying out. I did this on whatever the first song was, I've forgotten already, where I hammered the A7. I strum. My finger is not on the A7. It's off the strings. I strum. Thrown away my nights. Wasted all my days. And again, it's just to kind of break up, get a little movement in the musicality of the piece and break up the repetitive strumming. Days over you. And you can slide in on all four of those: D, C, B minor 7, the ending of this third section here. You can slide in with a D from D flat. You can slide into the C again with that G minor 7 shape on the second fret. Just slide it right into the third fret. Now, of course, that's not, you're thinking, well, that seems odd that you would have a G minor shape there. Well, that turns out to be C7. And in almost all contexts that I've ever found, this third fret G minor 7 shape, which is your second form for C7, works for C, works just fine, sounds great. And it's easier to slide than getting all three fingers up there and trying to do that. It's much easier. You have much stronger index finger and middle finger to be able to hold them down and slide nicely. So anyway, that's what I'm doing there. And D7, you can decide you want to slide it or not. Actually, it's your home. You're in the privacy of your home. You can decide that all you want to do is play C on this song, if that's what you want to do. I don't do it the last line at I can't get the really good humming sound, and so that doesn't happen. So there's probably a crooning thing like oh or or something that I could substitute there, but I tend to just play that instrumentally and not try to hum that. Who's got questions anyway? A 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, baby. Here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, how you drove me crazy, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. Thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, and I'll find somebody new, baby. We'll say we're through. You won't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. Thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. You go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, and I'll find somebody new, baby. We'll sail through. You won't matter anymore. You won't matter anymore. No, you won't matter anymore. Well, how about them apples? I hope this next one isn't too complicated because it's getting late. It's almost too late, baby. See what I did there? It's almost too late, baby. So this is probably the first one where I incorporated an a cappella version where I knew there was an interesting instrumental, and I put in an a cappella segment to take care of the instrumental. I do that in a few different chord charts, not very many, but a few. And this one is do-do-do-do-do-do. So it's Carole King, and she's on the piano. Dun, 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 So it's A minor 7. We just did all the slides, so why not slide in on B minor 7? Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing. Maybe there's a G minor 7 shape again, except this time it's a G minor 7. Maybe we just stopped. You got to look a couple of your fingers. I usually use my middle and my ring finger up to the top of the 5th fret. Remember, she's on the piano and she's going dun, 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 dun. And there's a way to time it out. But you could say 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, something like that. But it's bum, 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 bum. And it's F major 7, top of the 5th. We're going to use that same rhythm at the bottom of that 4th section, again at the bottom of the 6th or 7th section, and then at the end, the very finish, the same rhythm, but it's C major 7. Open, 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 2. And sometimes you can tap it out and then strum it. Hope that wasn't too loud. You got B flat major 7s in here, which is your E minor shape, but a stair-stepped shape, but coming off of your F finger, your first string, second string, 1st fret. And you're going to be going from there to that F major 7. So you got to kind of look your fingers. Got to stare at those strings and make those fingers do what you want them to do. Too late, baby, it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I can't hide and I just can't. So on my D minor 7, I try to get my D minor shape in first. You could even get your F in, then add your ring finger. And then it doesn't matter if it's the 2nd beat or the 3rd beat where your pinky finally catches up and hits down there on that C note. But then E7 sus is you just pull your pinky in and get your index finger out of there. So you're playing D minor 7, pulling your pinky so all your fingers are on that 2nd fret, and remove the index. We won't ask you to remove anything that won't grow back. There's that. Those are kind of the weird things. Then the second to last, we're almost there. It'll be a quick playthrough. It's a very pretty song. We're almost there. Hang in there, hang in there. So the very last, well, let's do the last section because it's a good practice for the B flat major 7. But it's too late, baby. It's too late. B flat major 7. Really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I just can't hide. And I don't even get my pinky down until like the up. Hide and I just can't. Now for your G7 sus, all you have to do, if you got your pinky down there, all you have to do is pull off your middle finger. And that's your G7 sus. Then G7, all you have to do is tighten everything up. And then C major 7, all you have to do is just keep your pinky in place. That is like the coolest progression of finger movements. D minor, add the pinky, remove the middle, pull in the pinky, keep the pinky. Oh, that's craziness, Bob. Worth practicing. That was an OUJ acoustic moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 2, 3, 4. Stayed in bed all morning to pass the time. There's something wrong here, there can be no denying. One of us is changing, maybe we just stop trying. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I can't hide and I just can't fake it. Oh no, 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 no. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It used to be so easy living here with you. You were light and breezy, I knew just what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I can't hide and I just can't fake it. Oh no, 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 no. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It used to be so easy living here with... Wait. There will be good times again for me and you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be good times again for me and you. But we just can't stay together, don't you feel it too? Still, I'm glad for what we had and how I once loved you. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and I can't hide and I just can't fake it. Oh no, it's too late. Baby, it's too late. Now, darling, it's too late. If you lasted this long, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for hanging out and goofing off and all that kind of stuff. Of course, if there's any questions, then I'll stick around, see what's going on here. Molly's here. I was hoping you were here, Molly. So good. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Look
Thanks,
at that.
Bob. That was great.
Kathy and Jim, as I live and breathe. I'll be darned. Good to see Carla's here. I hope that transmission on that G and E minor 7 and all that came through a little bit better on this one, Carla. I was thinking about you when I was practicing, and I was trying to emphasize it a little bit more. Everybody doing okay? Good? All right. Go out, go forth and multiply, as we say.
Take it easy. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Great
Thanks,
to see
Bob.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks, Bob.
What are you guys working on, Kathy?
What are we working on? I think we're going to do some first.
Let me turn my original sound off. There we go. You're going to do what?
What was the first song you did?
Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't know, but it was fantastic.
Yeah,
Horse with no name.
I think we're gonna do that maybe.
It's pretty ripping.
It has only two chords, and I went,
chords.
yeah, that's good.
Well, three if you
Get
count
up the neck. You could do, Jim, you could do the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They've got some really good lead parts in that song.
horsey sound. Well, I
Sorry?
did a little the sound of the horse clacking or something else.
Now do the lead. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't know that lead. I
Well,
didn't listen to it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, listen to the song. It's a cascading, it's probably
String.
I don't know what it is, but of course they were America and they were good. So that's the difference. That's the difference. It makes all the difference.
Rundown.
it's a run.
A rundown.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Yeah, last song, Bob. It was some new chords for me, like F major 7 is a good one.
I like to bring out those F chords for you. I know that most guitarists love me to death when I bring those out.
Now, I appreciate your memory about how difficult F was for me, but now I've almost mastered F. And
You can tell me the truth, Kathy. Does he swear?
No,
No.
he just really
I
grunts
just
and
have happy
groans.
accidents, as Bob Ross says.
No, he-
Well, I forgot to turn the the recording off, so all of that has been captured. So that's great. That's great.